Love this one. Love. So did all the judges. Let's go over here to the tropicals. Tropical. I'll show you my favorite. That one's fun. The tiki table. The birdies. Flamingos. That's very Florida. I love this one. Take me away on a cruise right now. All kinds of. Look at the cool quilts on the wall. Dining memories. That's pretty. I wonder if they made that painting. I bet they did. Oh yeah, they did. That looks printed. Sweet. Got the lava going there. Oh, that's pretty. Very classical. Sherlock Holmesy. Murder mystery table. Oh, the whodunit table. I miss watching that Sherlock Holmes show. I just don't like that show. Lots of Sherlock Holmes tables. I think that one's fun. Got a little action going on back here. Nice. Let's see what else. Ooh, the world. Ooh. Look at the colors. Come play. Aww. Can we not all flash back to being a kid at any moment of time? The minute we see something or smell something or taste something that reminds us, or hear a jingle from a show we used to watch or a commercial. It's like you're right back there. I love this. Love it. Good night. My teeth hurt just looking at that. Classy, very classy. Got the princess house crystal. Aww. Camping. Chicano heritage. Ooh. Wow.
I'm the only one with the live plants that are grafted. Anyway, so what did I win?
This is like the grown-up version of those little dioramas that we used to make in school. Don't you think? Oh, I love it.
I know, you're loving it.
Question is that a real alligator or a fake alligator? I actually have a little alligator head that my son randomly found. He's autistic and they call him Pickup because he finds stuff that no one else even notices. Found an alligator head in the middle of the street, just a little one, sitting on my bookshelf at home. Look how amazing that is. I love fireflies so much and beading and those colors. Okay, I'll take it. Take it home. I'll be one of those old ladies wearing the crazy beaded jewelry. Fairies. Paper quilling, yes. I had a whole paper quilling kit and I just couldn't get the hang of it. I gave it away to an arts school. The kids were doing like different types of art exhibition and they were so excited that the kids got to try paper quilling. So I was happy to part with it. I would love to be an art teacher. Oh, wow. I love miniatures. They remind me of the books I used to love when I was a young teenager. Why is my phone doing that? It was the Littles, or those little people that lived inside the walls and stuff, and their little adventures. I used to love those books. Oh, wow. Fabulous stuff. Okay, that one's just a bit much. A bit much. You would have to wear it with like a plain black turtleneck dress or something. Wow. I could see like, what's that actress? The black lady that's really pretty. And she was in like 007. I could see her in like a bikini wearing that on the beach with the sand. You know what I'm talking about. Halle Berry. That would look good on Halle Berry with like a bright yellow bikini. Now I'm a stylist, randomly. Drew Barrymore and Splash. Yes, put it on. Put it on. Excuse me. Just running into babies and stuff. That's how I do it. What do we have here? Someone's always making something out of their little junk. Being crafty and stuff. Ooh. That is really pretty. A lot of work, a lot of applique, like crazy applique on that. Wow. That's so shiny I can't even videotape it. It's like mother of pearl. Oh wow. Oh, get there. The little kitty loves. Look at that tree. You can't even tell it's a tree, it's so bright. I heard heaven's like that. Like someone was talking about when they died and went to heaven. Obviously they came back to tell their story, but they were saying how when they first got there it was so bright that it took like a bit for them to adjust to the light. And it says in the Bible that heaven has no need of the sun because the light of the Father shines so brightly in heaven. So that was pretty cool. The ship's going down. It's like a whirlpool. Ooh, neato. Is that like laser cut? Or maybe that's one of those kits where you put something together. It's already pre-cut. Wow. Won't get hit crossing the street in those. If you do, well, the person's got to be blind. Cosplay, I see. That makes sense. I really wanted to go downtown when they had Comic-Con, but I got sick and I was so bummed. I was going to take the train down there because I discovered years ago you don't really have to buy a ticket and go into Comic-Con to go to Comic-Con because it has spread for blocks in every direction and it's really cool, and they have giveaways and things you can do and see, and everyone's in costumes, and it's just like a big carnival out there. And you don't have to spend a penny if you don't want to. Just bring your lunch and walk around and take pictures and look at all the fun going on. Maybe next year if we're still here. Wow, this is just too much. I have a cousin. She was one of the main characters in the series on Netflix. What was it called? It was the one about the girl who was overweight and she wanted to be the prom queen. And she ended up losing all this weight. I forget what it was called. But she was so happy because she finally got her big break. She was in other things, like she was in Ad Astra. She was in one of the movies about Manson. She had bit parts in like other major shows, but it was always just kind of like little stuff. So this was her first like co-starring role, and she was so happy. And then COVID came right when they were starting their second season, and she was just, it pulled the rug out from underneath her whole life. It was just like boom. And it took her a long time to bounce back. It was just devastating. Like her whole life, her whole family is involved in theater and acting and stand-up comedy and doing commercials and doing local theater and TV and everything and music. And so took away her identity in a big way. And so now she took up sewing and she taught herself to sew, and she made a whole beautiful wardrobe for herself, and now she's doing like custom pieces for people, and it's really nice. She found another outlet for her incredible creativity and a way to make really nice clothes for herself. I love this. See, this kind of thing takes a lot of patience. You have to really be a certain kind of person to do this cross stitch. I can't. That is stunning. My mom can do this kind of stuff, but I've just never had, I must have ADD or something. I just cannot focus that long. My mom's done quilting. My mom's done all this stuff. I'm more of the painter, photographer, writer type person. Singing, acting, dancing, goofing off, whatever. I just love this part of the fair, I think, almost the most, because I've always enjoyed seeing people expressing their creativity just so much. It just fascinates me to no end. And there's so much in this place. Our fair down south has way less stuff than it used to. It's like the COVID thing kind of took out a lot of the vendors because they couldn't do their thing for so many years, and they just kind of went on to different things. But wow, look at that. Paper folding. The handcrafts are coming back. Paper art. This is what my nephew was majorly into origami when he was younger. He's like really smart, and now he's like works for Zoom, but he was always doing really cool paper folding and origami, and I always love seeing his latest. I'm always fascinated by this too, where they fold the books. Is that like oh yeah, we've got Darth Vader and Yoda, and it looks like Han Solo maybe, I don't know, and Snow White. Where they fold the books. Wow. I think what amazes me most is that people have the time, the energy, and the skill to do these things, and the patience, because I know it's not like just anyone can just up and do it. Sometimes I'm always amazed at people that didn't have any kind of training or anything, and they just automatically make amazing things just out of their head. I was always crafty as a kid, but some of this stuff what they come up with, it's just like, how did you think of that? Why didn't I think of that? I don't have time to think of that. Look at that birdhouse. Look at that birdhouse made out of stuff. This is just really random. There's the dragon. Wow. People are giving me weird looks. Like, excuse me for taking a video. Maybe they're afraid I'm going to put them on camera. I'm not trying to put y'all on camera. Whole village. Polly Pocket's in there. We used to have those little people,
Okay, let's go in
the
there.
Fisher Price people that had a little hole in the bottom so you could stick them on their little pedestals or whatever, the little pegs. And we had the little shoe from the old woman in the shoe that had so many kids she didn't know what to do. We had all those little toys. And because we had the shoe, we called them shoe people. And then we had Weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Those were fun. I love this. I think this is one of my favorite. This is like Aquaman table. Really cool. Aquaman.